welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having an amazing day. So like I told you in the last video, I am going to finish the chakra videos that I never did. And I did not realize it's literally been 3 months. So once again, I am so sorry for taking forever. So today's chakra that we are going to be talking about is the third eye chakra, which I would hope everybody knows is right fucking here. So known as the brow chakra. Some people refer to it as that. Like I said, I don't know how to pronounce any of the actual Sanskrit words for these, so please forgive me if I mispronounce them, but Ajna? I don't know. I don't speak Sanskrit, so I don't fucking know. So this color is deep blue or indigo, and it deals with the element of spirit. So dealing with spirit, seeing spirit, all of that type of stuff. It deals with your extrasensory perception. It also deals with your pituitary gland. The mantra is Om, note of A. And when you're developing this chakra, it's typically ages 36 to 42 or 85 to 91. So the keywords of this chakra point are inner senses, clairvoyance, intuition, responsibility, deeper life experiences. How to deal with this chakra? When you're meditating, you're going to want to focus and look almost inside your head at this point and focus on it. And it almost feels like a headache sensation, but just move through it. It's okay. It'll feel like that. It's natural. Just work through it. And then, you know, with me, when I'm dealing with my third eye, I see a lot of visions when I meditate. So I'll see, you know, my spirit guides. I'll see my higher self, my inner child. You know, whatever I see, I let flow, but you have to be receptive to it and just kind of sit back and enjoy the ride. It's like almost, it kind of reminds me of, did anybody ever watch the second Halloween Town, where they're traveling through that portal of time and they see like the time figures or shit going on and the other things? That's kind of what it reminds me of when you're traveling through portals, which is really fucking cool. Like, I traveled through a lot of different colored portals. I see like the deep blue indigo or like purple. Sometimes I'll see orange if I'm dealing with my sacral chakra, or I'll see red if I'm dealing with my root chakra that day and trying to learn more about each chakra point. That's where I see everything. And I don't always see everything when I meditate. Sometimes I'll hear stuff. So I'm very clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. Another video breaking all those down, because those can get deep, and you know, I don't really know the specific definitions for each. I know clairvoyance is seeing, and then clairsentient is you feel. So there's a lot other ones, so I'll do a video on that eventually down the road, break each one of those down a little bit further. But those are the 3-eye experience. Sometimes I don't see anything, sometimes I'll just feel it, but I feel it and I know that it's truth. You know, I felt Mother Earth coming up through the soles of my feet all the way through my crown chakra. I felt my kundalini rise from the base of my spine upward and out through my crown chakra. I felt myself give myself Reiki without having to use or balance my chakras, without using a pendulum to do chakra balancing. You know, it's feeling the energetic motions throughout your body. I can feel my energetic field and how it flows, and I can feel if there's something messing up that flow. I can feel if there's a blockage. So, you know, those are all gifts you develop over time, and you tap into. So don't think that that's going to happen overnight, because it definitely did not for me. It took me a long time to get where I'm at now. A lot of different levels of initiation down near on the spiritual aspect. So crystals that are really good for this third eye chakra. My first crystal that I used on my third eye chakra, the meditation that kicked it all off, was amethyst and selenite. Selenite is the crystal that you can use on all chakra points. Amethyst is really good for your third eye. It helps with insomnia. It helps with detoxification. It helps with addiction. It helps with a lot of things. It can help heal if you have a headache, so sometimes I'll just sit with it on my head. I also use a lot of bismuth and moldavite. Those are like all 4 of these crystals are like my favorite third eye crystals. Moldavite is very high intensity and definitely a pricier crystal. Moldavite is definitely high vibrational, so I say do not use that until it calls you, because mine called me in the store. It was like, bam, bitch, get me. And I was like, I was wearing it and I was like, I mean, he was kind of loud, my nigga, so I gotta get you. If you're not ready for moldavite, do not experiment with it, because sometimes it can, I wouldn't say mess you up, but if you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it. So sometimes you gotta start baby steps. You can't just try to run without walking first or crawling first. So when that crystal calls to you, definitely work with it. I completely recommend it to anyone that is on that level in their pathway, dealing with crystals and energies that high vibrational. Also, business is a very high vibrational crystal as well. So once again, don't use it if you're not ready. I love all of my bismuth. Bismuth helps you access your Akashic records. So your past life memories, the things that you've dealt with and experienced, and knowledge you've retained from your last incarnations. It is a man-made crystal, but it always reminds me of like a really dope pyramid. Like, it's just, the way it's structured is just beautiful to me. And then the colors almost remind me if you see like wet oil on the floor. Like, it's very rainbow oil like in my mind. So I just love bismuth. Those are my 4 top crystals. Selenite is gentle. You can definitely use that. People also use lapis lazuli, which I have in my earrings, which is good to wear as earrings because it kind of like connects right there. So I really love wearing them as earrings. It's also a gentle crystal to start off with. Of course, you can always use clear quartz. That's universal crystals for everything. A lot of other ones. I can't really think of any other ones on the top of my head. My notes didn't go that far, so it's just all dome right now. It's very basic on these notes. Yeah, you know, color therapy, also wearing purples or deep indigos. I feel like, because your crown chakra is purple, but I feel like those two really connect. So I correlate purple with my third eye more so than indigo. So I kind of use them for both. They're one and the same to me. They're like not that far apart. Oils to use, you can use lavender. That's pretty much the biggest oil that I use for my third eye. But I know that there are some other oils. Like I said, I'm going off of the stuff that I use. My notes never really got finished, so it's all good. But yeah, you can research if you're still looking for other oils. I feel like lavender is just perfect because it deals with a lot of the third eye correspondence anyways, so I feel like, why not use that? I would say that the imbalances for this chakra are a clouded mind. And that ties in as well with the chakra too. Intuition is clouded. You can't see the outcome clearly. You can't really see 2 steps ahead. You can only see what's happening in front of you at that very moment. And as you work with this chakra point and develop it further, you'll be able to read out a whole entire scenario play by play on how things happen in transition and know what steps to take to either prevent that from happening or heed warning to those that you see. Like for me, I see a lot of things happen in my family's life. Like I'll see a whole scenario pan itself out, or with my man, I'll see a whole entire scenario pan itself out before it even happens, and I'll warn them. And, sometimes they take my warnings, but sometimes they don't, and lo and behold, it always happens. That's the third eye. That's that intuition and just that inner knowingness. The imbalances can be not being able to see that far ahead, winding up caught up in situations, wrong place, wrong time type of things. So yeah, I feel like this is a wonderful chakra point to get to. This is my favorite one to work with. This is the one that I feel ultimately helps us all develop our psychic abilities as well. It helps us intensify whatever powers that we already have within ourselves and amplifies them even more the more we continue to work on them. Affirmations for this chakra are, I see. What do you see? Whatever you see yourself as is what you can see. You can be like, I see myself being a prophet. I see myself being psychically inclined. I see myself making $1 million this year. I see myself making $2,000 a month. I see myself making $10,000 a month. I see myself, being the greatest sorcerer that ever lived. Whatever you want to see yourself as. This chakra deals with visualization, whatever that word may be, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, which I'm sure I am. So when you're doing affirmations and or vision boards even, you have to see yourself in that predicament. So if you're a model and you want to be on Elle magazine or Vogue magazine, you need to envision yourself in that magazine. So your vision board might have those pictures of some models, and you need to see yourself as that model. See yourself encountering those types of people and at those auditions, photo shoots, and dealing with those photographers. You have to visualize yourself doing so. So when you're using the affirmation, I see, what do you see yourself as? And just really work with that I see mantra. And whatever that may be to you, everybody has different goals in their life. So whatever that may be to you, use that mantra for that. That's pretty much all I have for the third eye chakra. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment, and share. Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter are all Cheyenne_Renee, and Facebook is Cheyenne Dolan. So be sure to check me out. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.